Alex returns to double stage. Teams with Kichenok at 2025 Guangzhou Open. The Guangzhou evening air hummed with the sound of cicadas and the murmur of anticipation. It was the eve of the 2025 Guangzhou Open, and one name on the doubles roster made. The tennis world pause. Alexandra Eala, absent from doubles play for nearly a year, silent after a stormy stretch of singles, focus, and exhaustion. Many thought she'd close that chapter for good, yet there was next to hers on the draw sheet Liad Malik Kichenok, a seasoned Ukrainian doubles veteran. The pairing drew curiosity, whispers, and excitement. Eala's back, murmured commentator. But this time, she's not. Returning alone. A journey through solitude. For most of 2024, Alex had lived on the single circuit's knife. Edge. Traveling, training, winning, and burning out in equal measure. Every match, every flight, every sunrise felt like motion without rest. Her body was fit. Her soul, however, was tired. She often sat alone in airports, scrolling through photos from her early days, grinning beside her doubles partners. From junior tournaments, carefree and laughing. Back then, tennis was a dance, not a war. I miss sharing the court, she later confessed. In singles, you win alone and you lose alone. I wanted to feel that connection again. So when the Guangzhou Open extended its invitation, she didn't hesitate. Why? Kichenok, the choice surprised many. Ladma Kichenok, 33, had decades of doubles wisdom, grand slam semifinals, and a reputation for calm leadership. Alex, only 19, brought fire, speed, and unbridled passion. Their paths had crossed once before. During a practice week in Madrid, Kichenok had noticed the young Filipinas. Precision and ferocity. You play like you hear music, she told her. Then, let's make some together someday. Someday came sooner than either. Expected. The practice court symphony. The first day of practice was electric. Alex, dressed in crimson and white, exploded into her serves of controlled chaos. Kitchen matched a rhythm, grounding, the energy with perfect volleys. They didn't speak much. They didn't need to. One look, and we understood the next. Shot, Alex said later. It was instinct, not instruction. Coaches from nearby court stopped mid-session to watch. Someone whispered, "They look like they played for years." The world takes notice. When news broke that Eala was returned to doubles, #Eala returns trended across the Philippines. Filipino fans flooded social media. Our girls, back where joy lives. Doubles or singles? She carries a flag all the same. In Manila, local tennis clubs plan watch parties. Kids gathered with rackets and snacks, ready to see their idols share the court again. Even former legends weighed in. Billie Jean King tweeted, "Doubles reveals a heart of tennis. Teamwork, trust, timing. Welcome back, Alex." Eala, the emotional weight. This comeback wasn't about medals or rankings. It was about healing. During the off-season, Alex had struggled with questions about identity and purpose. Who was she outside the headlines? Outside the grind in doubles? She found her answer: connection. Playing with someone beside me felt like breathing. Again, she said match day. The first step opening round. Eala/Kichenok versus Bain/Sunday. The Guangzhou Open Center. Court glowed under soft floodlights. Its seats packed with fans waving Philippine flags. As Alex stepped out, a chant rose. Eala. She closed her eyes for a moment, soaking in the sound. The heartbeat of home, thousands of miles away, reached her through that crowd. Set one, rust and rhythm. The first few games were shaky. Timing. Issues missed volleys double faults. A slammed her racket into her thigh. Frustration flashing. Kitchen touched. Her shoulder. We're fine. Remember. Dance, don't duel. Alex exhaled, and then something clicked. She began, anticipating Kichenok's movements. They switched formations seamlessly, poaching. At the net like synchronized swimmers. The crowd gasped at their chemistry. They took the first set 7-5. Between the points during the changeover, Eala looked at her partner and smiled. You were right. It's music. Kitchen laughed. Told you you just needed to hear the beat again. Set 2. Fire and grace. The second set turned into an exhibition of artistry. Alex had a backhand return that curved past the post for a winner. Kitchen seal break. Points with feather-light drop volleys. Each point was a dialogue experience. Answering youth passion, feeding wisdom. They won 6-3. As a final shot flew along, Alex threw her arms around Kichenok, eyes bright with relief and joy. The stadium erupted. The post-match moment. During the post-match interview, a reporter asked, Alex, why doubles? Now. She paused because I forgot how to smile on court. Today, I remembered that. Line made global headlines overnight. The chemistry beyond tennis. Off court, the duo was equally magnetic. They shared meals, laughed over translation, mishaps, and even recorded short vlogs. For Ella's fans back home, she reminds me of myself at 20, Kichenok said. Except braver, Alex responded. She remind me that age doesn't dull. Passion, it refines it. The deeper story, friendship across borders. Their partnership wasn't just sporting. It became symbolic. A Filipino and a Ukrainian uniting through sport in a world fractured by conflict and division. Tennis gave us a language beyond words. Alex said, when I play beside Ledmla, I feel humanity, not nationality. Their photo, arms around each other, flags draped over their shoulders, became the tournament's defining image, the quarterfinal clash. Next up, the formidable top seeds, Zhang Shui and Elise Mertens. On paper, it was a mismatch, but matches aren't played on paper. Under humid skies, Eala and Kichenok fought point for point, rallying with fearless precision. At 4-4 in the second set, Alex unleashed a blistering return winner. That painted the line. The crowd stood as one, though they eventually lost 6-4 in the decider. The applause felt like victory. It wasn't about the score, Kichenok said. It was about rediscovering joy. The locker room, tears. After the match, Alex sat quietly, towel over her face. She wasn't crying from defeat, but from gratitude. A letter from a fan. Weeks later, Alex received a letter from a 12-year-old girl. In Cebu, Dear Aide, Alex, when I saw you smile again on court, I decided to try tennis, too. I want to find my own partner someday. Alex framed that letter. That, she said, is a real trophy. The legacy continues. The Guangzhou Open. Organizers later released a mini documentary titled Two Rackets. One Heart, chronicling their journey. It broke viewership records in Asia. Alex watched it in her hotel room, tears, streaming, whispering, we did something that will outlast us. The final scene. Months later, she and Kichenok cross paths again, this time in Doha. No cameras, no crowd. They hug like sisters, shared a laugh, began to rally. Casually, the rhythm returned instantly. One beat, one song. The return of joy. In 2025, Alexandra Eala didn't just return to doubles. She returned to herself, the fearless, passionate, joyful soul who once fell in love with the sound of two rackets in harmony. And Somewhere as the Guangzhou lights faded, into the night, that rhythm, steady, pure, and full of promise, carried across oceans and heart alike. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next